So I paid attention to what happened this past Wednesday, and I did a video that's similar to this one on my old channel, but I didn't address what I'm about to address, on that video that I put on my old channel. So if you weren't hiding under a rock, you know what happened on Wednesday. A bunch of Trump supporters just basically broke into the Capitol building and just tore it up to pieces. The House of Representatives, the Senate, was basically, agreeing or disagreeing with the electoral votes or whatever have you. And, they basically broke in and damn near scared these these other white people. But that goes to show just how big white privilege is, where our government officials were in fear of their life. It's just that plain and simple. Now I know, some people are sitting back and they're saying, this whole thing with the Capitol protesters versus the Black Lives Matter protesters and how different they were treated. And I see where they're going with this. And I say the media. I see where they're going with it. And where they're going with it is they want to get people upset. They want the Black Lives Matter movement to get all upset and they want to bring attention to that. And it's like just another, news that they want to cover. That's it. So media is just using this towards their advantage to get views. That's it. That plain and simple. And as usual, black people are falling for it. At the end of the day, let me tell you something, black people. At the end of the day, we're not going to be treated fairly. I don't know if it took you to see that happened on Wednesday to understand it, or maybe you just need to go back in the past. Maybe you forgot about George Floyd. Maybe you forgot about Eric Garner. Maybe you forgot about Breonna Taylor. Maybe you forgot about those people. Because what happened on Wednesday is a constant reminder of how things are different from black folks living in America. See, Pretty and Ricky and I, we had a talk, the other day. And I was like, we don't want to admit it, but we suffer from we suffer mentally, whether it's subconsciously or consciously, whether we are aware of it or not. It's like living in America, we always have to prove to white America that we're the same. We always have to prove something to them, because they feel as though that we're a subspecies of them, and we do as well. So we go out and we get nice cars, nice houses, and we live in the same neighborhoods that they live in. And we talk the way that they talk. We walk the way that they walk. We eat at their restaurants. We buy their clothes. We support them. And then we turn around and subconsciously say, hey, look, I'm just like you. And some of us, and listen, I don't have no problem with it, but I'm just saying for the sake of the conversation, some of us even date their women. Say, hey, listen, I got a white woman. Now can I be accepted? And that's crazy to me. That's crazy that, I'll admit it, I, as well as a lot of other black people, suffer from low self-esteem. We really suffer from low self-esteem because we're always trying to prove something to white people. So now it's why we feed into the bullshit that the media gives to us. So now it's, why can't I be treated fairly like them, or treated a certain way like the white people, the Capitol protesters? Why can't I be treated like that when I protest? And that's crazy. First and foremost, there's different agendas in this particular situation. The Trump supporters have an agenda, and they want Donald Trump to continue to be the president. And they have, and they don't even realize that they're falling for the bullshit as well. Because Donald Trump doesn't care about anyone except for Donald Trump. But they're feeding into that. Donald Trump has absolutely no concrete evidence that the election was rigged. But they're just going based on what he's saying. So they're idiots. They're fighting for a man that does not care about them. While over here, the blacks are fighting for their lives. Their lives. Just the right to walk on the street and not be harassed by the cops. Just the right to walk into a store and not be harassed by someone that works there that may say, "Can I help you, please?" And it's crazy to me. It's two different agendas. Black people trying to stay alive. That's what they're protesting about. These white boys right here, your Proud Boys, your Boogaloos, they're protesting to, in reality, even though it's crazy, because I don't think the Proud Boys or the Boogaloos and all of these militia organizations really care about Donald Trump. And neither does Donald Trump care about them. I think what they care about, and Pretty Ricky said it, is to maintain white privilege. To never put minorities in a situation where, where they are treated equal. Period. So you're gonna always get this type of situation where black people are going to sporadically die, like cops are going to kill them, because there's an agenda out there. Everybody has an agenda, and black people need to realize what their agenda should be is that we all should stick together, and we should go based on a code. See, white people have a code that they follow. The Jews have a code that they follow. The Chinaman has a code that they follow. The only people that are persons that don't have a code that they follow are black people. We're not disciplined. And it's just that plain and simple. So it's easy. Listen to this. This is the reason why I know we have low self-esteem. It's easy for the Chinaman to come into our neighborhoods and open up a Chinese food restaurant, talk shit to you, kick you out, and then you come back and eat and still patronize their business. That's a person with low self-esteem. That's a problem. That's a person that has mental problems, or what they call Stockholm syndrome. It's easy for the Asian man to come in. Well, Chinese, same thing. I don't know. It's easy for the Asian woman to come in and paint your nails, open up a nail parlor in your hood, talk shit to you, kick you out, and you come right back and support and patronize that person. It's easy for them to open up beauty salons, beauty supply stores. The Arabs opening up corner stores. They talk shit to you, you come right back and patronize their business. But let you open up a black-owned restaurant, pizza parlor, or whatever. In the Jews community, it'll be grand opening, grand closing. Same thing in the white man's community. Same thing in the Chinese man's community. Same thing in the Korean women's or man's community. They stick to a code, we don't. And this is the reason why we will consistently fail. You want someone to treat you fairly. That, let me tell you something, let's just be real. If I were white and I had white privilege, I wouldn't give it up for you. White privilege is a good thing. I'm saying, like, I know, okay, I'm looking on TV and I'm saying, damn, you know, they are mistreating the blacks. So basically, so let me get this right. So if I give up my white privilege, then black people won't die? Nah, that's okay. I'd rather for them to die, because I love my white privilege. I love the power power that it gives me, that I'm untouchable. I can do whatever I want to do. And as you can see on Capitol Hill, that's exactly what they did. And they got away with it. Yeah, some of them got, are gonna, charges are gonna be pressed, but I'm pretty sure that they got lawyers, they lawyered up, and they're gonna get out of it. Yo, this is America. And white men can do whatever they want to do. Blacks can't. That plain and simple. I don't know whether, you needed to hear from me, or I don't know. I just know that y'all need to stop the BS. Y'all need to stop the BS. I seen this one chick, and I know all of this is planned. I seen this one chick on the news. Of course, she had a head wrap. I knew it was on. You know what I'm saying? She probably read Ashada Shakur, the autobiography of Ashada Shakur before she even got on and burned some incense and smelling like sandalwood and Egyptian musk before she even got on the news. So she gets on the news, and this, I don't understand. Come on, man. Come on, ma. I've seen this a million times before. I've gone to college. I went to a HBCU. I've seen this a million times before. Period. She got the dashiki on and the ankh that was made in Korea, but she think it's made in Africa. They put her on, not knowing that they put her on for a specific reason, to get the blacks riled up. So blacks can turn over here and say, this is not right, blah, 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 blah. While they got their backs turned, white man and everybody else doing some deceitful shit over here. Passing laws and taking away your rights. Putting genetically modified foods in all of your grocery stores. So you definitely eating 100% fake vegetables, fake meat, all of that. We gotta stop falling for the okie doke. They just want to draw your attention over to here so that they can be doing deceitful shit over there. Plain and simple. And guess what? We always fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Why are you having this conversation? I just want to know. You already know or knew before Wednesday, before the Proud Boys and the Boogaloos and all these white militias that went to the Capitol and tore it up. You already knew that black people were mistreated in America. You already knew that. So stop the argument. Hey, listen, I hope that this video has been most beneficial towards you. Share it, like it, subscribe, definitely comment, whether it's negative or positive. Other than that, I'm out.